Hi, you guys. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a Sagittarius reading. So this is for those of you who are a Sagittarius, or you someone who's, or you guys could be inquiring about a Sagittarius here, or somebody who's in a Sagittarius energy. Okay. So let's get into it here. So I do have something to say. First off, this person that's a Sagittarius here, this person wants to do something with you again. They find it very addictive. Okay. I see that you didn't have any power here, but I do feel like, honestly, low key, you guys do have power in the situation. Because in the end, I did say this, and I did like pick this up in the other Sagittarius reading as well. In the end, you do win because it looks like this person is like starting with you, or they really want you in that kind of way. Okay, you guys use your imagination in love, and then not in love. Okay, and this person like literally seems like they have it out for you here. Okay, and honestly, you guys can win because however this person came to you before, like, okay, cool, like whatever, right? But like the fact that this person keeps coming to you here, and honestly, the way how the situation happened the first time, like this person showed their true colors here. Okay, like in a situation that I was in, like, with some Sagittarius here, they did come off like, it was mutual here, and they did show how they truly felt about like it mindset about the relationship between me and them. Okay, so how you guys can like win, or how you guys can like get this person off your back, is like, it is little things here, but like these little things are adding up here, and honestly, towards the end, these little things are going to be big things, because it's like, okay, why you keep starting with this person, or why was you doing that anyways when you did have protection? That doesn't make any sense, you know so I do see that this Sagittarius here, they do, they just have it out for you here, good or bad, and maybe both. Okay, so I would highly recommend that you guys go watch this other Sagittarius read. It's not in love here. I think it says we're meant to be, or something like that, or I know we're gonna make it, or something like that. So yeah, this person, they don't like you here, and I feel like this person is sweating. Like, after I put this up, they're gonna start sweating here because they're like, oh my gosh, she knows. Also, I think that the person that they're talking to, or they're with, like, they're down with it, but they're not all the way down with it, because they're like, this is ridiculous. Like, this is very minor. The person's not in your life anymore here, so why are you still going after them? It's because you're not bothered by them, and you're winning in some type of way, and you were right. And this person just wants to prove that they were right. And so for some of you guys here, and others of you guys, it's very addictive, and they're both. Okay, so that's that. Okay, so just be careful. Honestly, you don't need to be careful, because if you're not doing anything wrong, and you doing something to like feed yourself or help your family, don't be like slimeful, and don't be manipulative, because that's definitely gonna come out. Like, that's why I don't like lying and stuff like that, because it always comes out. Okay, so it makes no sense, and you may end up meeting the right person, or quantum, or the gravity, the universe, tiggles, all that good stuff. They may be pulling somebody to you that already knows that, like Taurus, that already knows that, because Taurus reading, they want to go one-on-one with them. You may be pulling you to somebody, and they already know what you're doing, so like, be careful. No sense to lying, you know now, if you're getting away with it, and the person's just like, I ain't seen nothing, eventually the lie will catch up, because I'm definitely manifesting certain things. Other people are, and they're getting their wish, okay? Because it makes no sense how I'm following the rules, and I'm still homeless, and you not following the rules, and you not homeless, okay? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm putting in more work, I'm paying my taxes and all, and you not, and you's there. Like, that makes no sense. And then I gotta go to jail, I gotta go to prison, I gotta get attacked, I gotta get my ass whooped, out in the streets, in the industry, or in the justice system, because you. Oh, hell no, we're not doing that. And you can't be like, oh, and then they be rewarding people for bad behavior, and they be rewarding people for acting like, like they don't know everything. And it's like, why would you give the person everything when they don't know everything? That doesn't make any sense. You should like put them back in a space where they need to learn, not give them money, more food, more money, more this. That's why I don't understand about public assistance sometimes, bro. Like, I support public assistance at first, but like now it's just like people are just, it's very obvious, like people are just having children, and they're making their kids do it too, and I'm like, that's like legal prostitution. That's how I feel. And I'm saying, is legal prostitution, and they say like, oh, in the back of their mind, I know what they're saying. I know that they're saying this confirmation, okay? In the back of their mind, they're like, oh, like at least the kids get to have sex at a young age. But it's like, one thing my ex told me, they're like, okay, it's not good to have babies at a young age, because the baby brain, you're not fully developed. The baby's not fully developed. And there's these YouTubers too. So I'm going on a little rant, but I guess it's important. There's these YouTubers too, when they have a baby at like 15, 16, and then they have a baby in their late 20s, 20s, which is the appropriate age to have a baby, where I think in your late 30s, I mean your early 30s, their baby looks so like wired. They look so developed, you know. And I'm like, this is probably why the kids are coming out the way they are and using that as excuses. Instead of giving them public assistance, how about you open an industry where they can, like, you know, they can, like, I don't know, like catch up or something like that. That's why they have IEPs and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but they're like, oh, if you could beat the odds, then so be it, right? But I don't know, man. That's just my thing. I'm just like, it's very obvious nowadays. People are on public assistance and stuff like that, having all these kids, and I'm like, you know, you're not supposed to be having kids if you don't have the money. You know what I'm saying? You still give it to them. That makes no sense to me, okay? Like, to me, okay? Because I'm like, I'm not about to pop a baby, and I don't work, I don't do anything. But accidents happen, okay? But I should be having one baby, and I should learn from my mistakes. I'm not gonna keep having a baby. Like, come on, man. And then the people that are single, they're not first. The kids are first, and it's like, shouldn't the kids be in a shelter longer? Because they need all the protection that they need. That's why you're giving them food stamps, SSI, all this other extra stuff, right? Why are you packing them up and not people who are single? Like, I'm just saying. Like, that don't make no sense to me. But I digress. Whatever. So let's see what's going on. So we have the Eight of Cups here. So, and we have the King of Pentacles here. So you guys could be dealing with Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn here. This person's walking away from you, or you're walking away from a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn here. This person's like they're the same way, okay? Like, they just keep doing something. No matter if, like, you can push the cups, you can like poison the cup, you could do anything, honestly, but they just keep like coming back or keep building like the same way, okay? And it's not like they keep like portraying themselves the same way. It's like their intentions is the same. Like, they don't want to move. They don't want to become a better person. It's like they want to be the King of Pentacles in reverse. Like, somebody wants to be homeless, or somebody wants to not have any money. You know, like, they just, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like you guys are just like, I don't want to deal with a person like that. Okay? Like, with my situation, it was like I was dealing with a let's say like a friend, okay, and I was realizing, I was like, okay, you know, let's make these changes, let's do this, right? And then as time went on, I was like, I don't think you actually want to change, you know, like, because they just kept doing the same thing, you know, or they just like, they kept making so many excuses. And then when, you know, it was time to like actually make those changes, they just was not like taking heed to what I was saying, or like coming to making their changes, you know. The changes that they did was like, oh, let's just like leave it alone, let's work on a bare minimum. And it's like, are you scared? Because you have all the protection in the world. Like, it's not like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, what's going on? They just wasn't ready. Okay, so maybe that's you guys' situation. This person's not ready. They're not ready to change with you. They're ready probably to change it with somebody else here. And that's sad, but it's like, you know, I mean, it happens here, you know. It's not your job to, like, you know, fix someone, okay? They need to do that themselves here, okay? Or this may be you guys, okay? Clarifying the Eight of Cups here, we do have the Queen of Swords here. So with the Queen of Swords in reverse here, this is somebody who is not really using a lot of discernment. They're not speaking up, okay? And this is somebody who's not really that intuitive here. They're not thinking all that straight, okay? And I do feel like, you know, maybe your subconscious, or maybe this Queen of Swords subconscious is saying, oh, like, lead this King of Pentacles, even though they're not, like, thinking clearly here, okay? I don't feel like this is a flaw. I feel like the subconscious is like, okay, you can't do this consciously, so I'm gonna do it for you, okay? That's deep, you guys. Clarifying the Eight of Pentacles, we have the Eight of Pentacles. Clarifying the King of Pentacles, we have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse here. So I definitely see that this person is not possibly working, or they don't want to work on something. They don't want to master something. They just don't want to do it, basically. That's what this situation is about. They don't want to do it. We have the Six of Cups here. This could be a Gemini, a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Okay, it's probably, for some of you guys, this is because someone's dad or someone's mom, but I'm getting specifically because of a masculine energy here. Okay, yeah, we have the King of Wands here, masculine energy here. It's in reverse. Yeah, I see that this King of Wands, I feel like this person, they don't want to do it because their father used to do something like this, or the masculine energy used to do something like this. And they was just like, nah, I don't want to do that. I think I'm going to just stay ideal. I think I'm going to stay idle. Like, it's just, like, that's I'm going to remain idle. Like, that's it. I'm not doing that. This person, I'm going to keep being the same, and that's it. But honestly, I feel like this person don't know, like, low key, that their father's getting ahead, or like this masculine energy is getting ahead. You know, I just feel like this person just sees something about this King of Wands energy, and it's not really this King of Wands choice. All this King of Wands person has to do is like keep moving forward. They just gotta be like, listen, I gotta do what I gotta do. It's like, and the people that's watching this King of Wands person or letting this King of Wands do this, they're just like, listen, this person, I see that they're serious, so we're just gonna make a decision and to let this person be, let this person rock, okay? Because to be quite honest, you know, this person, we see their past. They probably didn't have a good upbringing here. Maybe they were dealing with a mom. They had a mom that just wasn't thinking straight. They just kind of like left them alone or something like that. Okay. Um, they wasn't thinking straight. Yeah, there's something about they wasn't thinking straight. Somebody wasn't like clear, and they were capable of doing that, but you could tell somebody was out of their mind, like out of their right mind here. Like out of their right mind. Yeah, right. Yeah. Clarifying the Six of Cups here, we do have the Emperor here. I feel like this is someone's father or someone's masculine energy here. Like I said, this is confirmation because the Emperor is upright here. They're doing perfectly fine right now, and this King of Pentacles doesn't see that. You know what I'm getting? I'm getting if the King of Pentacles would have stayed with somebody or stayed with doing something, they would have been like the King of, they would have been like the father. They would have been like the masculine energy here. But again, I feel like honestly, I didn't say this again. So I feel like honestly, it's not meant for the Queen of Swords, or it's not meant for everybody to see this. Because honestly, this is not like, I don't even know how to describe it. This is like kind of like Area 51. You know, like no one can know about this. You know, like you got to be real special. But not only that, but you got to be really serious about your A game, about like getting to a place or getting to your dreams or getting to where you want to get to. You have to be very serious. And this King of Pentacles, it's just like, I'm scared. I'm not doing that. That's like people having children. They're like, oh, I'm serious. But I'm like, I don't understand how you serious when your kids is coming out or your kids is going after dreams and legacies that is not like correct, you know? If you kill it or you going to jail, you going to prison, that is not the way. Sorry, to me, that is not the way. Or if your kids is homeless or they like scamming and they like cheating and do, that is not the way. That's what I'm saying. Like, you do not deserve to be on public assistance, or you don't deserve to like be on, like, you just don't, like, no. Like, it's too many children that's like that, bro. I'm just like, that is too much. And it's becoming a culture, and then they blame it, oh, it's the culture. But I'm like, who allowed this to happen? Like, did you do your homework psychologically? You know, like, you keep blaming it on the culture, and that's why it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse, you know? And I mean, this is, like, from what I see, okay? Clarifying the King of Wands in reverse here, we have the Five of Swords here. So this King of Wands, I don't feel like the King of Wands is playing mind games. They can be, but I feel like the King of Wands is actually like the Emperor, because they're learning from their. This is something about a legacy. This King of Wands is learning from an Aries. This person had a canine dog here for some of you guys, or this someone could have been in the military. Okay, someone could have been like, you know, a police officer, or someone could be like in a department where they like just make sure drugs are not on the street or something like that, or like drugs, like maybe taking drug tests and stuff like that. Or maybe they were someone who was like doing drugs, but now they're not like that anymore. And I feel like this King of Wands person, they don't know that about their father, but they believe, or they don't know about their masculine energy, but they believe that, they have a feeling that they're not doing that, you know? And if they are still doing it, like they're about to get off of it. Like they just, it's not, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, and it's just feel like there are people hovering off of this Emperor energy. Why somebody go back to their ex-husband, or they go back to their man? They're like, oh my gosh, if I was them, the way how I work, I'm just like, if I was them, I'd be like, like, you left me, and now that I'm doing better, now, like, you want to come in? You should have been there when times was hard, too. Like, I really needed somebody, you know? And then you know what the person's going to do. When times get hard, the person's going to leave again. They're not going to have that wiring, okay? That's why, in my belief, I say you stay no matter what, okay? Like, you're married, okay? When people in girlfriends or boyfriends, you stay, okay? But when it comes to, like, hitting and stuff like that, I'm like, that's something that's out of my jurisdiction. Like, I did not sign up. No one didn't sign up to get hit and stuff like that. You need to go, like, get help, okay? You need to go get help. So Yeah, but like someone, yeah, someone's learning from their masculine energy here. I do feel like there are people playing mind games with this King of Wands person here, though. Okay, or someone could be playing mind games with you. I feel like this is King of Wands is your friend, but someone's playing mind games with this person here. The blessing is when this masculine energy had this, like, was in this King of Wands energy. I do feel like they didn't have people playing mind games with them. They believed in them, and that's why they got better. But this King of Wands, they have a little harder. The people that is supposed to like push them through, they all playing mind games with this person, but this person's like, I'm just gonna keep my head in the water, and that's what we're gonna do. And they're happy because they're happy that they're following their father, or they're happy that they're following this Aries, or this Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Gemini, or they're happy that they're following this masculine energy. Okay, because they saw like Area 51 in with this person here, and they're like, oh, like I see, but this King of Pentacles, they don't see it. That's why they stop working. That's why they stop. Like they just stop. And of course, the Queen of Swords, it's just like, I don't know. They're doing the same thing like these, like when they were with this Aries. I don't know if this is like the baby daddy, the husband, the mother, or the wife, but they're doing the same thing that they did with the Emperor here. But this is why the Queen of Swords is still not right in her mind. She's still not intuitive. She's still not speaking up clearly, and the Aries or this Emperor person or the father or the masculine energy, okay, or the woman, is doing better. But she doesn't see the Area 51, and she's more than capable of doing that as the Queen of Swords. But I think even though if she was to be upright, she would still lead, because she's like, you're still like in this past energy here. But honestly, again, if you think that way, then like you're not seeing the Area 59, Area 51, Area 59, something like that. Because they're an emperor. They're not a king like the King of Pentacles. They're an emperor. They rule, they control Area 59 here. You got to think like one should think like, so this person owns it, okay? Like they can, you know what I'm saying? Like they own it. We have the Eight of Pentacles, okay? So this is going back to this King of Pentacles person. And we have the Four of Pentacles. This person is not revealing everything, or maybe you're not revealing why you stopped working or why you stopped mastering something here. Clarifying the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, we have the Star card here. So this King of Pentacles, they want to work. They want to master something here. It is their wish, but they need a lot of healing, or they're going through a lot of healing. And they're both with the Star card in reverse here. Aquarius energy here. Clarifying the Four of Pentacles, we have the Magician here. You know what? I feel like this King of Pentacles is in some trouble here, okay? Because this like something's manifesting for this person here. They're not telling you. With the Four of Pentacles, I think this person did something, or somebody did something to them, and now now that they have all the pieces, this King of Pentacles like, okay, I gotta stop working, I gotta stop mastering something, because something's about to come out with the Magician here. So this is interesting here. I feel like two people followed the path of like an Aries, a Gemini, a Pisces, Cancer, a Scorpio, okay, and a fire sign did this as well. Like two people followed the masculine path here, but then the King of Pentacles went a whole different direction. They went like somewhere else, like completely different. And I feel like this person's in trouble with the feds or something like that, or like something about collection. They went in a whole different direction here. I'm going to get a clarifier with the Magician. We have the Four of Wands in reverse here. So somebody lost their house, like an actual house. Somebody lost a deed, a will, a lease, or something like that. Or maybe there's something about like relocation or something like that. Like that's not possible. That's not plausible is what I'm hearing. What does that mean? You know what it kind of makes me think of? The Queen Plaza, or plausible, pliers. Okay, we have the Hangman in reverse here. So this is like period. I think because somebody lost a house, or somebody lost a lease or something like that, or like it's not like, okay, if you're off the grid, okay, and you apply for something and your apartment, like you're not there. It's not like that. Like you legit lost a house or something like that, okay? Or or this is about like you relocated somewhere here, but it has to be like you lost something here. This is very specific. And it's not, again, about like if somebody was on a lease or something like that. It has something to do with like you lost a house or something like that. Or if they're not losing anything, somebody's investigating someone's like lease or will. Okay. And this is like a foreign mindset. The foreign mindset is basically like someone who's very detail oriented. Like, for example, if you want to move out your mom's house or you want to move out your dad's house or something like that, you don't have to go to the shelter. You could just, like, save up your money and go there, regardless if you're on a lease or not. Okay. Like, that's just, but they be picking and choosing in America, honestly. Be picking and choosing. But honestly, nowadays, like, people just let them be. But it's like, this is different. Like, this is something like, this seems like, like ancestor, like someone's grandmother or something like that. Or this feels like a grandmother or grandparent or something like that that is getting investigated. Not their will, but like their house. Like, or for others of you guys, this could be like, okay, someone's getting an inspection, in their home soon. Something's different. Like, they can feel like intuitive, like, oh, the wiring's different. Not because there's somebody else staying here, but it's like, it's almost like the grandmother or someone, like this ancestor, they can feel like someone's scared or something's different. Like, they lost a blessing of, like, someone's ancestor or grandparent, like, staying with them or something like that. Okay? Something's off. And this King of Pentacles person is just like, oh, I think they did something. That's what I think they, like, flick something off or something like that. This could be like they were working and stuff like that, and they said something about their grandparent, or they were working and, like, it just took the right person to talk to, and they started, like, they have like a wiring, like, situation. I don't know. Yeah, maybe this person was like arguing with somebody or like trying to prove a point here. And this person had the power and ability to, like, they didn't know that they had the power and ability to have somebody investigated here. And I feel like, boy, when this person started to see the sign synchronicities, or when a person could have let something go, they was just like, oh, okay, we're investigating. And so this person's like, I'm going to stop working. I'm going to stop mastering something here. Okay, I don't feel like this is you. I feel like this is somebody else that you was affiliated with that you were deciding to walk away from. Or this could be vice versa here. And something started to happen, manifest. Let me see, what's the base reading? We have the Knight of Pentacles. So something's happening very slowly. I'm going to cut the deck because I want to see more about this. We have the Magician in reverse. And we have the Queen of Pentacles. This could be also about a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is right next to the Empress. So she's basically the Empress. And the King of Pentacles is right next to the Emperor. So they're basically the Emperor. And the fact that the Empress in the Six of Cups energy, I don't feel like this is a connections here, though. I feel like these are two different people here. Because one person decided to go left and the other one decided to go right. And it's not just this Emperor or this Gemini or this Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. It was a fire sign as well. It was an Aries and a Leo. It was a Leo and a Sagittarius here. So you could have went in this direction, but somebody went in a whole different direction here. And now someone's household or somebody is getting investigated or something like that. Clarifying the Magician, we have the Four of Cups here. This is the Ace of Cups here. Is this a bad thing? I don't feel like it's a bad thing, but I do feel like now something, yeah, we have, like, this could be an air sign as well, but A is like, no, it's not a bad thing, but now I feel like something's on the radar here. I feel like this person is gonna, like, become a cop now, or FBI agent or something like that. But I don't think, for some reason, I don't feel like that's kind of wise. Because of an air sign. Because of a Queen of Swords person that wasn't in their right mind. I don't know what this, it's kind of making me think that maybe this air sign knew what they were doing. And maybe that's why the Ace of Cups, or maybe that's why somebody finds it important now. Okay, because they're like, did you know what you were doing when you left them, or when you left this person, or when you left this situation? Did you know what you were doing? Because I feel like the people that's investigating this, like, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn here, or investigating this home or whatever, they like, did you, because it's like they don't, like, whoever is investigating this, their intuition is strong too as well. So when they getting the tickles, or when they getting like a feeling or gravitational pull or something like that, it's never wrong. So when this person found this on the radar, stuff like that, they like, did you know what you were doing? Did you know? Like, in my situation, it's like, I have a feeling you were covering for someone, but you still wanted me to leave. You still wanted me to be gone. You know what I'm saying? So, like, did you know? And also, like, how I grew up is, like, did you know, like, what was going to happen to me? Did you know how I was going to be, like, sold? You know, like, did you know? You know? Did you know? You know, because right now it's like a feeling. And with the magician in reverse and the magician up right here, because they know somebody's, like, hiding something, keeping something to themselves. Did you know? You know, Sagittarius, I don't know what's going on with you, okay, but I feel like, or maybe this could be somebody else, but I feel like everything, even in the other Sagittarius read, everything goes all back to this Queen of Swords. And you know what? The Queen of Swords came out first as well in reverse. I think this placement is crazy because, I mean, I'm shuffling the deck and it's crazy how this Queen of Swords is coming out first. She's actually clarifying. She's not the base, though. For some of you guys, a Sagittarius or a Scorpio try to run away with this person here, or Scorpio try to run away from a Queen of Swords here. Maybe this could be like, you know, I'm trying to like change my looks and stuff like that, but it's not working, honey. I don't know here, but somebody's getting a feeling. And you know what? The King of Wands wanted to talk to the Queen of Swords as well. And the Emperor was a victim, I believe. The same style is popping up again, but now it's more like okay, now we're going deeper here. That one was like a cutoff. This one is like, okay, did you know what you were doing here when you decided to leave this person, or how things was going between like maybe the father or this masculine energy, this Gemini, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, this Aries, Leo. For some of you guys, another Sagittarius or Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Did you know all this stuff? Because for someone to like leave something, or for someone to do something the way how the Queen of Swords did, it was just like, all right, like I have the Ace now. Like this is the Ace of Cups. Like what's going on? I want to pull out an Oracle card, and we have the King of Swords. Listen, this person's looking at the facts. This person's like looking at the Queen of Swords, just like like they look pissed. They're like, please tell me like you don't know what I'm talking about, because on this person's face it looks like you do. Yeah, this person's talking to 4 people. They also did something, look, clarifying the King of Swords. We have the 4 of Wands as well. Okay? They're talking to other people. 4 other people are into this, so this makes 6 people here. This maybe could have been a community here, but they talking about a home. They're talking about relocation. They're talking about celebrations. They're talking about all that stuff. Talking about a plan, a blueprint here. Happily ever after. Maybe somebody got set up or something like that. This person's like, I'm getting fed up now, because it's like, you playing me for a fool. Yeah, this person's getting the tiggles. They're getting an upgrade here. It's telling them to think smarter. Think yeah, get more intelligent. Look at the facts now. Because the facts is saying, like, you knew. Like, in my situation, you knew when a person did something, when you heard that. Oh, it could be, and it's like, you didn't want to help me. You didn't want to do this. You didn't want to do that. You knew that was discrimination. You knew that was racism. You were being racist. You knew this person was trying to kill me or rape me or prostitute me. You knew this, and you still let it happen. And you still was just like, oh, that's not my business, that's not my problem, this and that, third. And if you didn't know, you had a feeling, but a lot of signs, as I'm saying, this is not the first rodeo. This is like ancestry, like vibes here. With the Emperor here, with the 6 of Cups here, with the King of Wands here, with this King of Pentacles. There's 3 people involved in this, so there's 4 people involved in this. And it's like, you didn't know. That's crazy, man. I don't even know what this person wants to say or talk about here, but I feel like this is about like truth, some clarity. And if that's not your situation, this is about like somebody who's looking at the facts. Because definitely there was a King of Pentacles that tagged something. And this person's like, oh, I gotta stop now, because they got everything. They got everything. And this King of Swords is like, move to the side, King of Pentacles. I'm here now. I'm looking at the facts, and I want to speak to the Queen of Swords. That is my counterpart. I'm the Queen. I'm the King of Swords. That is the Queen of Swords. I want to speak to the Queen of Swords. That's the one that so-called is leaving and stuff like that. right? Which I do think they did the right thing, because the King of Pentacles didn't want to do anything, right? But now the King of Swords, it's like, now that the person left, or now that the person doesn't want to master something, like, I'm looking at you now. This is just like the Sagittarius energy, but the other one was different. It just seems like maybe the Sagittarius got more past stuff that, like, that's coming up. So, and it seems like with family members or co-workers here. Family members, co-workers here. The other one was like, it was not family members, co-workers. So I'd say listen to it. But like, use your intuition, discernment. So that is all that I have for you guys here. I hope you guys enjoy. Remember to like, subscribe, to share. Look in the description box below and follow my Instagram. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.